Good afternoon, and welcome to the August 25th Appointments Subcommittee. Can we stand and salute the flag, please? Thank you very much. We have two appointments on the agenda. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Roll call of the Appointments Subcommittee. Counselor Guarino Sawaya.
Here.
Here. Counselor Hafs.
Here.
Here. Counselor Jaramillo. Absent. Counselor Novoselsky.
Here.
Here. And Chairwoman McKenna.
Here.
Here. Quorum is present.
So tonight we have two appointments on the agenda. One, Victor Pelletier is sick tonight. He called in. He had an interview with the mayor, and he had an interview with Stephen Morabito, and they asked if we could push this forward tonight. So I'm going to say yes, as long as it's okay with my colleagues. The second one is the appointment of Albert Tecci to the Human Rights Commission. Is Albert here? Could you come up and state your name for the record, your address, and just tell us a little bit about yourself? Put on the yes, thanks.
Thank you. My name's Albert Tecci. I live at 197R Cushman Ave. I lived in Revere pretty much my entire life, some years out in college and grad school. Been back here for about 15 years at this point. My occupation by trade is a marriage and family therapist.
And Albert, what would you bring to the Human Rights Commission if you got appointed tonight?
Yeah, I think I'm somebody that, like I said, has spent decades in this city and watched it evolve over time. I also, as a therapist, have worked with a lot of people and have been able to hear the stories of what it's like to be from a subjugated group and feel the forces of oppression. So even as somebody that holds a lot of spaces of privilege, I take the lead from them and try to do what I can to be a good neighbor and a trusted ally.
Thank you very much. Does any councilors have anything to say? Councilor Hess.
Thank you, Mr. Chairwoman. Al, congratulations. I got to know
Thank you.
Al very well through Revere Youth Baseball and Softball, where we both served as T-ball coaches, and I know that's probably the toughest job that you can have. So if you can do that, you'll do fine on the Human Rights Commission. But congratulations. Reach out if there's anything we can ever do for you. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to vote this out favorably tonight, and you don't have to stick around, but I just want to say do a good job for the city.
I'll do
Okay?
my best.
Thank you very much. That concludes the Appointments Subcommittee tonight. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'd like to call the Legislative Affairs Subcommittee meeting to order. Please join me in a salute to the flag.
Roll call of the members. Counselor Guarino Sawaya?
Here.
Here. Counselor Haas?
Here.
Here. Counselor Kelly? Here?
Here.
Here. Counselor McKenna? Here. And Chairman Argenzio?
Here.
Here, a quorum is present. We have two items on tonight's agenda, the first being Council Order 25-144, an ordinance further amending Chapter 12.20, poles, wires, and cables of the Revere Revised Ordinances.
I had put this motion in so I can just clarify and so everyone understands what I seek to do with the motion. National Grid comes up before us for pole locations and conduit locations. In my opinion, that would be best suited to the city engineer. I believe our time up here would be better served discussing other items. Now, I know when National Grid comes up, we kind of take the opportunity to vent on certain issues that ultimately the person that's coming up before us really has nothing to do with it. So this in no way ties our hands. At any point, we can call National Grid or any utility company up before us if we have questions about hanging wires, the wattage of the lights, what have you. So, and also, it's my intention that if we do look favorably on that, we could have the city engineer, when National Grid contacts them about a pole location or conduit location, the city engineer could then notify the ward councilor, and that councilor could canvass the neighborhood or take a look and see if the neighbors have any problem with the location. So that's my intent of the motion. Any members wish to discuss? Councilor Guarino Sawaya.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Our time is better served handling motions than having to deal with somebody who does come up here from National Grid and really does not know what we're talking about or has no authority to do anything about it. So I commend you on this motion. Thank you.
Councilor Haas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I agree. Sometimes it seems like National Grid comes up here and they're not prepared for the questions we're going to ask them. It turns into almost a one-sided debate where we're kind of grilling them about past work, and sometimes it doesn't even seem that they're aware of the project that they're up there for. One thing I will say, and I agree with Mr. Chairman, that I would like the engineer, if this passes, the engineer to work hand in hand with the ward councilor. I know Councilor Novoselsky has a lot of movement in his ward with poles and a few other ward councilors, but I would definitely like to see a partnership bridge between the engineer and the ward council. Thank you.
Councilor Kelly.
Thank you. I do respect the premise of this motion and Councilor Haas and Councilor Guarino Sawaya's opinions on it. However, I think I have a different take on it, being that I think it takes away a little bit of our control and maybe responsibility that we have to be a direct conduit for the resident. So I don't think I can support this. I think I used that example before when a resident found out about something that was going to be done on his street. He had the opportunity to then contact me, and I was able to speak to National Grid when they came in about it. So I'm afraid we'll lose that opportunity if something like this should pass. So that's all I'm concerned with. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Councilor McKenna.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This has nothing to do with National Grid, but I did get in touch with Verizon, and if you want to take this down, I can send it to you. I have a tech at Verizon that will come out and take the wires. If the wires are hanging, finally got in touch with someone, and he said he would do it. I don't know if I can text you the phone number. I don't think I should give it out publicly, but he did come out and he fixed all my problems. So I will pass it on to the councilors if you want it. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any members of the audience wishing to speak? Madam Clerk, roll call, please. Yes, Councilor Gunarswamy.
May I ask one question?
Sure.
Can you give me the extent of your motion one more time? Because maybe, I feel like I maybe misunderstood it,
Okay,
or,
so National Grid, when it comes to placing a new pole or conduit,
yeah,
they have to come before us to have a public hearing, and then we grant that permit or what have you. So in my opinion, that would be best served to go to the engineering office, and then communicate with the ward councilor. They got a request from National Grid, and then the ward councilor can go out and take a look at where this proposed pole or conduit's going to go, and they can, discuss that with the engineer. It just relieves the city council of the public hearing and that.
and would it come back in front of the council at all?
No, the city council would not have any jurisdiction over it. It would all go through the city engineering office.
And the city engineer who is capable of deciding on whether or not it should be
Well, yes,
placed
he's
there will
probably
decide.
better equipped to do
Yeah.
that, other than maybe a neighborhood or a resident, has a problem, maybe it's too close to their driveway, and that's where the ward councilor could try to work.
And the
with-
ward councilor will be included and informed of everything that's happening. Okay,
that-
thank you.
That's
No,
our,
I got it.
that's the intent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. Councilor Haas.
Thank you for the leeway, Mr. Chairman. So, and I just want to be clear, this wouldn't have any effect on motions that we would put in the future, correct, about leaning poles or
No, not at all.
possibly moving poles or anything
Not at
like
all.
that?
And we always have the ability as a council to call up National Grid or any other utility for that matter to question them or put in a motion if you think something's not correct out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shall the Legislative Affairs Subcommittee offer a favorable recommendation to adopt the ordinance as proposed? Councilor Guarino Sawaya?
Yes,
Yes. Councilor Haas?
Yes.
Yes. Councilor Kelly?
No.
No. Councilor McKenna? Yes. And Chairman Argenzio?
Yes.
Yes, the ordinance as proposed has received a favorable recommendation and will be forwarded to the full City Council for consideration. Next item is an ordinance further amending Appendix A, Table of Fees of the revised ordinances of the City of Revere.
Mr. Viskey?
Good afternoon. Richard Viskey, City CFO, 281 Broadway. Before you this evening is a modified Appendix A fee schedule that correlates to the city ordinances that lists all the fees that are charged in the city. We have, over the past several months, been checking around at the surrounding communities. I've been here 8 years. We haven't adjusted any of our fees in that time. I think, as you may recall, during budget season, we did account to collect some additional revenues in local receipts based upon some assumptions that the fee schedule would increase. And what you have before you tonight is an Appendix A that has cleaned up a lot of old fees that have become obsolete. I don't think we have cobblers and horse-drawn carriages and stuff like that anymore, but the ones that you'll see in the Appendix A revised would be some modifications to our building, gas, and electrical permits, some of our inspectional services fees, and also some of our treasurer collector fees that, again, we've fallen way behind our peers in some of those fees. Items such as parking fines and other types of fees don't come before this committee, but they will be addressed with those traffic commissions and otherwise committees that are in charge of those fees. But I'm here to answer any questions on any of the fees that are proposed in Appendix A that you may have. I'll try my best to answer those questions for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Viskey. Councilor Haas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rich, I just had a quick question, more of an overview. This hasn't been done in 8 years in the city?
It's probably many more years than 8, but I've been here since 2018. and
Oh, so since you've been-
So I haven't seen any fee increases. So again, not that we want to kill everybody with fees, but we like to kind of fall in the middle range of our surrounding communities. We use Chelsea, Malden, Medford, Salem, those type of, Everett, those are our comp cities and towns, and, we try to be in the range of all them. So I think the fee increase in Appendix A reflects us staying competitive with our peers.
And is there a timeline? Should this be revisited every 5 years, 10 years? Do you have any
I mean,
experience?
I think it's something that should be done with a little more routinely, whether it's every, I think every 3 years might be good. But I would say it definitely should be something that we look at a little closely. I mean, I do think if we adopt the appendix as submitted, I think we'll be in good shape for the next couple of years. Again, I hate to come up here and hit fee increases all the time, but so this way we try to really take a real comprehensive look at all the fees and clean it up so that at least the ordinance is nice and clean and everything correlates to one another. Like I said, some of the fees have become obsolete anyway, so a lot of those have been removed as well. So, yeah, I think it'd be a great idea to look every several years to look at this, make sure we're being competitive.
And did this bring us in line with the surrounding cities and
Oh,
towns?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Counselor Kelly.
Thank you. Mr. Viskey, so I think we did the MLC, I think, a while back, right? Or maybe we didn't, put it into play, but I think I did ask for that to be increased a while back. Do you know, I didn't see it, but maybe I missed it, are smoke certificate inspection fees, are those going up, or is that different?
Again, all the fire prevention fees have not been included in this. That's something we've just hired the new chief, and those fees are going to be looked at by the fire prevention office, and that might be something that comes subsequent to this. We just didn't have enough time to address those fees. Like I said, most of these relate to building, gas, electrical, inspectional service.
Do you know if we are in line with other municipalities for our fire inspection fees right now, or do you not know?
Mike, I don't believe we're in line. I don't have the information right now, but that would be something that I'll work with the new chief on to make sure, again, comparing ourselves with our surrounding communities, make sure we're competitive.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other counselors? Okay, thank you. Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
And please note that Claire did submit that her August 25th memo to the committee that had like a revised table. That's what the committee would be voting on, so it would be as amended, okay? Shall the Legislative Affairs Subcommittee offer a favorable recommendation to adopt the ordinance as amended? Councilor Guarino Sawaya?
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Haas?
Yes.
Yes, Councilor Kelly?
Yes.
Yes, Councilor McKenna? Yes, and Chairman Argenzio?
Yes.
Yes, the ordinance as amended has received a favorable recommendation and will be forwarded to the full city council this evening for consideration.
Thank you.
No further
No
business.
further business. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.